Everyone knows that every effect has a cause, right? Well, that's a bit of a bold idea. As a man, you are very familiar with the law of cause and effect. So you realize the importance of your actions because they will determine your future in this world and even in the next life, if you believe it. Don't get me wrong, because this is not a religious lecture, but a reminder of the importance of morality that some modern women overlook. In a previous video, I shared the story of a man who was devastated to find out that his child was not his. Also, his ex-wife wouldn't let him see the kids because she simply disappeared. Feel free to check back after this. In fact, morality and common sense are fundamental aspects of any decent society. But modern times seem to have turned it upside down. For example, women want to be men, work in companies, and even open banks with multiple men. Some women say that if a man can sleep, I can too. To justify their promiscuity, they lump all men into a box of oppressors, sexists, and privileged, among other adjectives. So, if men work harder and suffer more crime, are they privileged? It seems that this data is not important. However, many modern women in Western countries believe these propagandas and want you to believe that you are evil just because you are a man. They blame you for things you didn't choose. Speaking of which, these women don't blame themselves for the choices they made in their prime. Yeah, I mean they'd rather sleep around than have a man. They would rather give in to their strong desires than start a family. If they want to start a family, they are not good mothers. The husband has to deal with this girl who carries a lot of baggage and may have bad habits like blaming everyone but himself. This situation inspired me to make this video. You'll also learn why you can't go from being a promiscuous woman to being a good mother, and why you should never avoid such a woman under any circumstances. Stay tuned to the end because I'm sure you'll enjoy this. Gone are the days when women had fewer rights than men, especially in Western countries like the United States, Canada and the UK. Do not distort. This goes beyond the Anglo-Saxon world. In fact, many European countries are pushing laws that favor women. Where is this equality? You know the double standard that plagues the minds of modern women. They want equality and privilege at the same time. Plus, they want to get high-profile jobs. CEO, president and other qualifications are insufficient. The list is long and requires an entirely different video. So let's keep it simple. Before we tackle promiscuity, let's clarify the issue of equality. It's okay for women to want equal pay for equal work. To illustrate this, consider a commission-based job. When you work in sales, you actually get rewarded for your results. Some women are very good at sales. If I have a job like this and she makes a lot of money selling it, good for her. If she manages to maintain her femininity and not be an aggressive woman because of the corporate world, don't let her go. Well, unicorns are pretty rare anyway. However, the equality these women preached was also associated with debauchery and lust. Thanks to the entertainment industry, politicians, and mass media, many women accept the idea that they can hit multiple men, just like a man can hit multiple women. In addition, they think so, regardless of the consequences of this choice. Remember the principle of cause and effect. As you probably know, men are destined to spread their seeds. So, on a physical level, they regret the missed opportunity, and women are meant to bring life. On a biological level, they also regret sleeping with the wrong partner. Yet even these facts, women are told, can be discouraging. It's almost a crime to think that way. Hurry up. If he can hit many girls, why can't I hit more than one guy? He can cheat, and I can cheat too. The problem is that these women ignore that a lot of men are disciplined enough not to get every woman they meet pregnant. Some guys, notably Chad and Tyrone, but also needy guys, want to hang out with as many girls as possible. In fact, some of these men see women as prizes rather than people. Well, sure, some men still see women as perfect angels worth mentioning. These people see their death toll as a badge of honor, but in many cases they simply increase the number by connecting with 3 or 4 people. These girls are so impaled that they are not worth as much as a woman with little or no body. Plus, when a woman is promiscuous, she's emotionally unavailable, which means she'll be willing to perform in the duvet, but won't be faithful to you. After a night of wild desire, she can easily say you are doing a great job but irresponsible. Or she could also say that there is nothing between the two of you and that you are nothing emotionally. She could come up with all these stories after she let you in, if you know what I mean. Finding out what she really means is an art and a science. At the same time, it could mean that she regrets being a 304, has another man on the waiting list, is more willing to try and test other men, etc. Eventually, however, the girls came to their senses and realized they wanted children. So they're looking for a nice guy who appreciates what she has to offer on a personal level, not just in the sheets. She'll think her past doesn't matter, and you know for sure that karma never fails. Twist the alarm clock. She is not a dowry. Furthermore, if you invite such a girl into your life, you are not only dealing with a partner who may be unfaithful, but also with someone who has emotional baggage. Some girls meet up with Chad, wondering why he ghosted the next day. leave me alone and get on my knees. He's not the type of guy who would get involved with women, more like a guy who takes pride in beating up girls and sharing his numbers with his male friends. What does emotional baggage mean in a relationship? If she experiences ghosting or trauma and doesn't heal, she is destined to destroy the relationship. No matter how nice you are to her, she just can't commit to you. If there are other men in her address book, she can get in touch with them instantly, and vice versa. Although you are a loyal, family-oriented, committed man, she is reluctant to be contacted by men from her past. She suddenly remembered all the rush and excitement she had at the time and ended up derailing. As tragic as it sounds, it's actually far better to acknowledge this and choose better options, such as B. Modest women with no emotional baggage, preferably in small or no numbers. As a man, the women you have will say a lot about you. So if you're considering a relationship, at least make sure the girl on hand is a suitable marriage partner. In fact, if you prefer to be single, that's fine too. How to move forward without replying to anyone. Whatever your decision, remember that you can't be a good mom from the age of 3 or 4. So always picky. Stay strong, guys. As always, I wish you all the best. Now it is your turn. What do you think? Why do you think some women prefer to sleep around instead of just dating a high-profile guy? Have you ever met such a girl? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching. If you find this video valuable, please click the like and subscribe buttons. Ring the notification bell so you don't miss future uploads. Leave a comment and share. See you in the next video, guys. Until next time.